Baby, yeah.
No turning back, baby.
Hey guys, we're live on improv.com. Let's give it up one more time for Angry Bachelors. Yeah. We're Bug Shoes. You recognize me. I'm Dan.
Obviously, when you're looking at my face, it's like, obviously, that's another guy named Dan, clearly.
And you're going to want to say that when you look at me, you're going to be wrong, because my name isn't Dan. It's Nick.
Little known fact.
It's not known.
We're going to do, in honor of the Del Close Marathon, which starts this Friday in New York City. We're going to do improv tonight instead of our usual show.
Good idea.
We're ripping up the scripts, setting fire to the typewriters.
Shooting the mailman. All we need to get started is a suggestion from one of you, the 0 viewers that I see on the bottom right. So,
Anyone.
if you're one of the
viewers is completely qualified and able to just give us a one-word suggestion. We don't need you to be funny. We just need you to be honest.
I hesitate to even mention it, but if I'm thinking about it, and I'm thinking, haven't we gotten our suggestion from what's trending on Facebook before?
we have.
Maybe every time before?
Maybe every time before. Well, I will say this. Let's get a suggestion from the audience. We got a suggestion from the audience.
No.
The suggestion is restaurant.
Wonderful.
All right.
Here we go.
And, restaurant. Okay, right this way. If you could come over here, we have a booth ready for you.
Oh, this is really nice.
This is great. Is there a reason you have us? Why are we up so much higher than the rest of the diners? Why do you have us in such a high booth?
We don't. The rest of these diners you see here are they are secret shoppers. They're not real diners.
Everybody here, there's 100 people in this restaurant.
Not a well-kept secret.
Yeah. Well,
Honey, please.
I'm sorry. Was I being testy?
An asshole? An asshole?
I'm so sorry, and I know you just have a job to do, and that's something that I'm working on. Okay, I'm so sorry. Go on.
Okay. I meet a lot of couples. I know what you're probably going through right now is just a little bit of first date jitters, as I imagine.
It's not.
First date.
No, we've been together for 3 years.
Okay.
That's a big assumption to make.
Okay.
Honey.
It is. I have to tell him, or I'm not being myself. Okay? Do you want me to not be myself?
I would like you to be somebody else tonight. Is that too tough? That's the reason we came here.
All right. I'll try. I'll try for you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. This restaurant is a place where people come to be somewhere else. That's why we have what I call secret shoppers. These are all, actors. They are not, they're not real. This is sort of Stalin-esque, if you will.
Sorry,
a restaurant.
Stalin-esque.
Yeah.
Like
A
Stalin.
restaurant. Yeah, just like Stalin.
Okay, yeah, I'm fine with that. I just wanted to make sure that's what you were said.
This is a show.
I'm a Stalinist. I just wanted to clarify.
This is a show, and we offer our clients who come in to eat to be whoever they wish, and everyone in this restaurant will go along with that. So all I ask is for you to give me who you wish to be. I will run in the back, make some small adjustments and changes, and we can proceed with your meal.
I want to be like Simon Cowell.
Okay, that's pretty common, actually.
I would like to be Simon Cowell.
Oh well, you have to pick somebody else. You can't both be Simon.
Why not?
Is there?
I mean, these are actors. They are going to commit to this, and in the real world, there's one Simon Cowell. So, pick one.
So in the real world.
Yeah.
In the real world,
I can't.
what does this restaurant have to do with the real world? Okay, we're sitting. Look, we look ridiculous. We're sitting 10 feet above everyone else, who's like they look like they're faking their dates. These actors are not convincing.
Let me
They
be
look
clear.
like they're
They
full of
are
shit.
faking these dates. These are all fake.
Yeah, but they're not acting well because I can tell that they're faking it. It looks
Hey
like
guys. I don't want to make anybody nervous.
Yeah.
I don't want anybody to get too antsy about tonight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lay it all out there because I know you guys are my best servers.
Yeah.
But the restaurant critic for the New York Times, Mr. Pete Wells, is gonna be here tonight.
Oh.
And as you know,
Pete Wells. Pete fucking Wells.
yes, as you know, he's looking for a husband.
Oh my God! You think it could be one of us? A couple of schmucks from the inner city?
I'm just saying, he travels all over the city.
Wow.
He's already reviewed our restaurant. I don't know why he'd be back here if not for looking for love.
For real though, one of us is gonna marry Pete Wells for real though.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome, man. Wow. It's like, and he was so nice too. It's like at first I just thought I wanted to be with him for his money, but when he came, he was like really complimentary to everybody. He looked us in the eyes. He treated us with respect. He remember he said hi to your kid, Ricky. He said hi to your kid, and he gave him a bunny doll. And I was like, man, I can see him raising my kids.
Guys, you gotta calm down. This is what I was talking about, all right? Just do your regular service.
Okay.
Don't treat it like anything special, all right? We're not supposed to know he's here. It's supposed to be anonymous.
Okay, hush.
Don't get too excited.
The last time I saw Pete Wells, I followed him, after he had eaten here, and I followed him, and just he got on the bus, and I got on right after, and then we got on the bus, and I was like, excuse me, I couldn't help but notice that you're fucking Pete Wells, and he gave me a baseball and a fluffy a rabbit thing. So
he gave you a rabbit doll. A rabbit's foot doll.
Gave me a rabbit doll and a baseball, and I was like, that's a stand-up. That's just they don't make them like that anymore. They don't make.
Okay. Well, why don't you guys go? He's waiting for you. So why don't you guys go out there and start serving him?
All right, guys. Hey, you want to split this one? Hey,
yeah,
Ricky.
Let's double tag team this. Let's tag team. Pete
All
Wells
right.
is
I'll
a
ask for the drinks.
two-man job.
I'll ask for the drinks, and I'll put the napkin in his lap, and you ask for the appetizers, things like that. All right?
All right, I'm ready.
All right, but hey, look, whoever goes in and comes out with him, Pete Wells, no hard feelings for the other. All right?
I couldn't feel any more the same.
Let's go. Well, hello, sir.
Good evening.
How are you doing this evening?
Oh, it's springtime in New York City, huh? Love is in the air. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Good. It's potent. You can smell it. It's so.
Yeah.
It's affecting my olfactory glands. Speaking of which, we have some specials this evening.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah. We have actually a gazpacho. It's watermelon. The chef actually uses mint and some elderberry reduction drizzled on top, and it's quite delicious, and it's cooling on a hot summer's evening. And if you are to do something later with a gentleman, you won't be too full or anything like that, and so you could have romances and everything else. Stuff like that. But that's a soup.
Might I recommend for an entree?
Yeah.
Our minced chicken lard. It is a Thai dish.
Huh?
With a lot of citrus. It is made with citrus. It's going to keep you cool, but also spicy. And if you wanted to see just how spicy this city can be, maybe you'll not rush off to the bus from here.
Ricky, it's happening. Don't blow this, Ricky. Don't blow this. I'm proud of you.
Chicken larb and watermelon mint gazpacho. I think I'm in love.
So wait a minute. You're saying you want both?
Ricky, it's a dream.
Huh? No, guys. I meant I'm in love with the chef.
Oh no.
All right, kids. Everybody, hey, great job today out on that baseball diamond. Dairy Queen's on me, boys. All right?
Yeah!
Go crazy.
DQ,
Go crazy.
DQ, DQ.
I noticed,
DQ.
Dad, I noticed that you left the game for a couple innings, and when you came back, your shirt was all torn. Are you okay?
Yeah, Dad, tell us. It looks like you got attacked by a fucking tiger. Are you gonna take us to Dairy Queen?
Boys, I had to fight off a tiger during the 6th inning.
No.
It's true, Jonathan. I didn't want to tell you this, but
What?
your daddy's been having trouble down at the lab.
Oh
No.
no.
No, Daddy.
Did you get laid off and you can't afford root beer floats for me?
That's part of it. Sure, that's an unintended consequence of me being laid off, but more importantly is Daddy's experimentation on tiger-human hybrids has led to some tigers that are smarter than the ones that you see at the Bronx Zoo or the San Diego Zoo or the Cincinnati Zoo.
Daddy, that sounds...
Mom said you shouldn't play in God's domain.
Well,
yeah. Although that sounds really cool.
hey, who wants a blizzard?
Yeah!
Yeah,
Cookie dough?
I want a cookie dough blizzard.
Chocolate cookie dough, Jonathan.
Chocolate cookie dough.
Mix it all together, and you eat it, and it's yummy.
It's like you never get cookie dough from a chocolate cookie.
I know. I didn't want to say anything, but I did notice that in the 7th inning, you met with a North Korean man, and there was a lot of whispering, and then he went away with a cage of something. Are you selling your secrets to the North Koreans?
Yeah, Dad. It's got me worried, and my throat all hot.
My throat's hot.
Well, Christopher, Jonathan, you boys are old enough to understand how the world works. Sometimes you make promises to important people, and a lot of people out there in the world stage want to get their hands on human tiger hybrids. A lot of people think that's the key to reuniting North and South Korea once and for all.
Someone's got to do it.
Yeah.
Your daddy thought he had the answer, and he met a friend online, and he tried to sell it to him. And, well, now I got enough to buy you guys a Mr. Dippy with the raspberry swirl.
Mr. Dippy!
Raspberry!
Oh.
Right. So one chocolate blizzard with cookie dough, one Mr. Dippy with raspberry. You guys want anything else?
Great.
Yeah.
No, we just want you to be safe.
Yeah. Yeah. Where's the car, Dad?
Oh,
Where's...
Boys, I have bad news about the car. Your mother got turned into a car.
Oh, God, Dad. No.
That's not the worst. That's not the worst of it, Jonathan
No.
and Christopher. That's not the worst of it. Your mother got turned into a car, and during the 7th inning stretch, I got in, and I took a long drive off a short cliff.
No. Dad, no.
I crashed your mom's car into the bottom of that ravine.
No. Could she control herself? Like, was she able to... Were you completely in control, or was...
I did the whole thing.
So she was a car, but she didn't have control over her own body?
Don't laugh, Jonathan. Jonathan, don't laugh.
Jonathan,
It's a
why
sad
are you
day.
laughing, you sicko? It's fucking
No.
Mom.
I know, but at the same time, it's like typical mom.
Yeah,
You know?
It is. All right, I met you here at this restaurant, all right? You have my fucking money?
All right, take it easy, Frank. All right, we got your money right here. All right, you got.
You know, I should have never dealt with either of you two knuckleheads, all right? You didn't deliver anything you said you were going to deliver. You have 2 years in Yale, and you fucking said you could beat the financial system. You haven't beaten shit. I want my fucking money, and I want it now.
Whoa, okay? We took some fucking difficult econ classes at Yale, all right? What we got here is just a fail-safe scheme, okay? Me and Frankie boy, we go into the stock market building and we just take whatever papers we can find, and we then Google that information to see if it might be meaningful to anybody.
2 things. That's not what I was told was going to happen, all right? You said you had a hard encryption code.
We do.
And I also thought Frankie Boy was another man. I didn't think it was your fucking dog.
Look, Frankie Boy, you just haven't seen Frankie Boy work. You like what you see? You like what you see?
I need you to repeat everything you just said in the last 15 seconds.
Look, Frankie Boy is the best at what he does. Okay, I work this team goes 2 or it goes 0. Okay, now our methods may be unorthodox, but the way I see it, you need this money, and we need you to get us those nuclear launch codes.
What nuclear launch codes? Are you kidding me? I don't have access to that kind of shit.
Okay, well we thought we'd ask anyway. We just thought we'd throw that out there, and maybe if you had them.
What the hell? We're in the back of a Chinese restaurant. What the hell do you want with the fucking nuclear launch codes? And what the hell is this all going to do with them?
Just to have them. No, just to have them. We don't know how we're going to use the information that we get. We just kind of get information.
Oh my God, that's all picking me up. This was a setup? Are you kidding me? Fucking setup?
Look, okay? We didn't want to do this. We didn't come here thinking you were going to be a tough guy about this. We thought you'd just give over something useful to us. Not sure what that was going to be. But you're not. You're playing hard to get. You're playing hardball. So Frankie Boy's got to wrap his paws around that
fucking Christ.
Nail file.
What the hell do you want from me, huh? What, you got all the money I have right now, all right? We are a very small operation, okay? I don't have anything else for you, all right? You can't do this. You can't do this in public.
We don't want your money. We want your passwords.
You want nuclear launch codes. I don't have nukes. I don't have launch codes.
Okay, I believe you, but do you have passwords for whatever you got? I mean...
You want passwords to my phone and my computer, my email?
Yeah, usernames and passwords for eBay.
eBay?
Venmo, Squarespace, Square Cash.
Square Cash?
Stamps.com.
Oh, man, that's my grandfather's stamps, you son of a bitch. I hope you're happy. I wasn't planning on using those. Are collector's stamps. You'd be an idiot if you used a single one of them.
Google Wallet.
Google, get in here.
Yeah, Frank, what is it?
I got a big problem, all right? I got Sergey and Larry breathing down my neck because terrorists are using our service to launder money. Guys, we talked about this. Google Wallets for upstanding citizens only.
I'm kind of an anarchist when it comes to government stuff, so I'm gonna let Robbie field that question because he seems more of like a patriot. What do you got to say for yourself, Robbie? Yeah, that's what I thought. So anyway, what I was saying is, who knows? One man's freedom fighter is another man's terrorist.
Kevin, we make good products for good people. That's part of our guidelines. And if you know that Google Wallet's being misused by some of our customers, you got to make sure we have fail-safe to check for it. People are getting hurt, kids are getting blown up, and schools are getting torn down because of our wallet.
I get it. I mean, our whole deal is do no evil. But what is evil? You know, what if Hitler was right and that that there were more genetically superior people? Maybe he wasn't, it seems, but if he was, then he was doing the good work, you know?
Kevin, just because you have those opinions doesn't mean you can allow people to use Google Wallet to defreeze a cryogenically frozen Hitler and bring him back to life, resuscitated and stronger than he ever was in the 1940s.
I know. Well, it's just I've got this guy who comes by. He's kind of a soccer dad, and I want to. I just believe in him.
Kevin,
you know?
It doesn't matter if you believe in this guy. The point of the fact of the matter is people, including yourself and Robbie, are using Google Wallet to do things that are inherently evil. You can't bring Hitler back to life, you can't fund terrorist cells, and you can't create a new product of super child porn.
Look, when we started this job, we were promised a certain percentage of our time each week could be devoted to special projects. All right, and we've forgotten about this largely. All right, we've been trying to push Google Plus down the place, but we used to have stuff like Google Labs and all kinds of stuff where we would do things that we were passionate about.
Robbie, let me stop you right there. Let me stop you both right there. Robbie, Kevin, I'll give you one opportunity to explain to me why super child porn is a good thing for this company to be backing.
Look, there's gonna be child porn on the internet. It's gonna happen. So
always.
Look, you've gotta just take it to the next level. The only way that you'll ever figure out what's wrong about something is to figure out what's right about it.
I think he's got a point. I also am reminded briefly of, A Modest Proposal. Sometimes you have to eat the babies if you ever want to show the British maybe some of the stuff you're doing isn't right. And so all we're saying is that if there's going to be child porn out there, let's make it good, let's make it quality, let's pay the actors.
Mm-hmm.
That's something that I don't think is going to get a lot of press, but that's not going to happen often, and we're doing that, and Google's name's all over it.
Yeah, and we've incorporated a kind of heroes and villains thing into the whole genre that really has just taken it to the next level.
I agree, and the thing too is that I am less concerned about the super child porn. I mean, I really think that the rest of the group has that covered. I want there to be a way for venereal diseases to spread very quickly in places that aren't America. And I think we could do that with smarter algorithms and getting into food supplies and things like that. Using
I've been trying to do that with my dick.
And I do that with my dick as well. And I think if we could get just a little bit of commitment from the people here and maybe do a dick drive or something like that, it's a large company, is all I'm saying, and we have a lot of employees in a lot of markets.
Yeah, and I think we should get 20% of our time to use on personal projects.
I agree.
That's just throwing it out there.
I agree.
Sorry, guys, that's my cell phone. I have to take this.
Okay.
Hello?
Hey, how's it going, hon?
Oh, it's a crazy day at work, if you can believe it.
Oh, my God. The kids are crying again.
Oh. Do you ever just wish you could be someone else, even just for a night? Just maybe go out to a nice restaurant.
We really should do something for just us. I could give I could give the kids to their uncle. Does your brother still work in that lab?
Oh gosh, the kids like tigers, right?
Yeah. And then I say we just go there and we just be who we want. I mean, I
Simon
could see
Cowell.
Simon Cowell. Did we say that at the
Oh my
same
God, that's so us.
We'll try that out.
That's so us. What do you say I pick you up at 7 o'clock?
Okay, that sounds great. I'll be ready and I'll make sure that everything is clean in terms of my parts.
Great. What are you gonna wear?
Oh, I'm gonna wear. I probably just wear the black shirt, a reasonable pair of pants, a sneaker that I shouldn't wear
Okay.
as a man of my age, or who I'm gonna be pretending as a man of my age.
Come on.
What are you gonna wear?
Yeah, this is fun. I was thinking the thatch overalls.
All right. Okay.
Maybe like a. I still have that thatch shirt.
Oh wow, that's nice.
You remember when was the last time I wore that? Was it your sister's wedding?
It was my sister's wedding, and let me tell you something. You weren't wearing it long.
Oh God, no, it was so itchy.
Okay, well, just remember, you're never dressed as Simon Cowell without a dour expression and a yes.
Whew, I've gotta have a long day ahead of me of convincing this one couple what this restaurant is happening.
Okay.
And,
Have you tried massaging your face in a circle?
I've tried everything,
Okay.
and it's just.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. I was having a.
Kevin, what's wrong?
I was having a flashback. I apologize. Anyway, I'm sorry.
Kevin, talk to me. What happened?
I feel like I was just talking to somebody I know isn't alive anymore. I apologize. Anyway, I know the restaurant's busy. Is my food dropped yet? What's going on?
Kevin, you have to tell me if you're able to communicate with the dead. You have to tell me.
I am, and I shouldn't say that. Okay, I get people find out I have this gift and they try to use it for evil. Okay?
Kevin, I'm not going to use this for anything other than a way to improve my recipes. All I want to do is figure out what the greatest chefs in all of history have done to their food. I'm a good guy. You know me. I've been running the kitchen here for 6 weeks.
6 mooks, 6 mooks or 6 weeks. You're right.
You can't keep track. It's impossible.
Yeah,
you can trust me, Kevin. Just tell me what they said.
Okay. He said that he was scared, and he wanted to be able to express what this restaurant was about. And I think I know. This restaurant didn't used to be what it is now. It used to be a restaurant where people could act out their fantasies until it went too far. Do you understand that? People took the little power they were given and they took it too far.
What's your fantasy, Kevin? What would you do if you could do anything?
Have you ever heard of super child porn?
Heard of it. I love it.
Great. It's something like that, but it would be with my dog, and it would be whatever my dog could find. It's like any porn that my dog can find. Oh, look, he's got some now. Good boy. Good boy.
Well, what about me? You're a tiger.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
What is it?
That's our show.
That's our bug show.
We had 0 technical difficulties, as usual. Nothing happened that was out of the norm.
Well, maybe next week something weird will happen.
Hold on one second. Does that work?
It looks like a dog holding a dog.
It worked. Thank you, Bug Shoes.
Thank you, Bug Shoes.
Thank you, Buck Shoes.
Uh,
Everybody watch Improv every night of the week for live comedy. Did Nick freeze again?
Yep, Nick froze.
Oh. Well,
And my battery died earlier. Sorry about that. Thanks for tuning in or watching this.
thanks,
However.
guys. Have a good night. Come to DCM. Bye-bye.
Oh, yeah. Don't see us individually at DCM.
Yeah, use the app.